to Modern English Proficiency Level, class number 19. Today we're going to be talking about cars. But before we do that, let's take a look at the warm-up. Okay, so repeat after me. There was a fisherman named Fisher who fished for some fish in a fissure, till a fish with a grin pulled the fisherman in. Now they're fishing in the fissure for Fisher. Okay, let's do that one more time. There was a fisherman named Fisher who fished for some fish in a fissure, till a fish with a grin pulled the fisherman in. Now they're fishing in the fissure for Fisher. Alright, so what does this mean? Some things we have to cover. First of all, a fisherman. A fisherman is somebody whose job is to go fishing, right? Go try to catch some fish. That's a fisherman. Now, his name is Fisher. Just his family name is Fisher. Or it could be his given name too. But Fisher, just a name, okay? So he fished for some fish in a fissure. What's a fissure? A fissure is like a big crack, a type of crack. So think about very deep crack. So we're talking about maybe a crack in a hill and maybe in the bottom is some water, or maybe it's a crack actually in the bottom of the sea or the bottom of an ocean. So a fissure is a crack, all right? Now, a fish with a grin. What is a grin? Grin is just a smile, okay? Like that, a grin, all right? And you have to show your teeth, I guess, for a grin, okay? So that's a grin. So a fish with a grin pulled him in by his fishing line, I guess. Now they're fishing, they're looking for him in the fissure for Fisher. They're looking in the crack for him. So, first of all, fisherman, a person who goes fishing for a living, okay? A fissure, a big crack, and a grin, a smile, okay? Alright, now let's have a quick quiz about the words that we've learned during the warm-up. First question, what is a fisherman? Tell me what a fisherman is. That's right, a fisherman is somebody who tries to catch fish, right? Fishes for a living, that's a fisherman. Very good. Next question, what is a fissure? Tell me what a fissure is. That's right, it's a big crack. Very good. Last question. What is a grin? Tell me what a grin is, or show me a grin. That's right, a grin is a smile. Very good. Alright, now let's take a look at the interesting idioms. So we're talking about cars today. Let's learn some different things about cars. We'll learn some interesting terms about cars. Alright? So, the first one, repeat after me. How much horsepower does this car have? Okay, one more time. How much horsepower does this car have? Alright, so what are we talking about here? Horsepower. When you're talking about horsepower, you actually mean how powerful the engine in the car is, right? That's what makes the car go, is the engine. So let's read the sentence one more time. How much horsepower does this car have? Okay, very good. Let's look at the next one. How many miles per gallon can you get on this car? Okay, one more time. How many miles per gallon can you get on this car? Alright, or you could say, how many kilometers per liter could you get on this car? Kilometers per liter. Okay, so anyway, in the United States, we still use the old system of measure. We use miles, we use gallons, we use feet, we use inches. In China, there's a lot more metric, right? You can use centimeters, you can use meters. So let's read this one more time. How many miles per gallon can you get on this car? Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one. Can I finance this car? Okay, one more time. Can I finance this car? Alright, this is just a way to ask about payment on a car. You could either pay for the car, you could put all the money down, you could pay for the entire car at once, or you could finance it. You could pay little by little, right? You could pay in installments. You could pay a little money this month, next month pay a little money, next month pay a little money. That's how you finance something, okay? So let's read that sentence one more time. Can I finance this car? Okay, let's do the next one, all right? Repeat after me. What colors does it come in? Okay, one more time. What colors does it come in? All right, well, you could use this to ask this question about pretty much anything. You just want to know what color you can buy this car in. Can you get a blue car? Can you get a red car? Can you get a white car? Or can you get a black car? What colors does it come in? What colors are available for me to buy? So, one more time. What colors does it come in? Okay, good. Let's look at the last one. Is it a 4 or a 6-cylinder engine? Okay, one more time. Is it a 4 or a 6-cylinder engine? Okay, well, I'm not going to get too technical here, but with an engine, you have pistons and you have cylinders. Cylinder is the thing that surrounds a piston. Piston is the thing that goes up and down, up and down, up and down inside the engine. Now, if it's a 4-cylinder engine, it's not as powerful as a 6-cylinder engine. It's just as easy as that. So we have 4-cylinder, we have 6-cylinder, we have 8-cylinder, which would probably be like a truck or a bigger vehicle, and we even have 10-cylinder engines in some of the bigger trucks. But the more cylinders you're talking about, probably the more powerful the engine will be. Okay? And probably the faster the car will go, probably the more power the car has. So, let's read the sentence one more time. Is it a 4 or a 6-cylinder engine? All right, very good. Okay, now it's time for our short quiz on these interesting idioms. So first question, what does horsepower mean? What do I mean by the term horsepower? That's right, horsepower simply means how powerful the engine in your car is. Very good. Next question, what does it mean if I want to finance a car? What am I talking about if I want to finance something? That's right, I want to pay for it piece by piece. I want to pay for it on an installment plan. Very good. Last question, what is an engine? That's right, the engine is the part of your car that makes it go. Very good.
Hi, come in, Carl.
Thanks. Smells like steak.
I had a sirloin for dinner.
Good stuff. Well, can we start surfing?
Everything's ready.
Let's see. I'm looking for a sports car. I want a manual transmission, and I want to know if there's a convertible model available. Let's search those first. Okay, well, let's try each site. Okay, that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Very cool.
Now I have to find out what power options are available, and if this car gets good gas mileage, which I doubt for this baby. I also need to know what kind of guarantee they're offering for the trade-in policy, and if there's a credit plan available.
We'll be here all night.
Hopefully not.
Alright, now it's time for the 10 sentences. So we're going to learn some interesting ways to talk about cars. We're going to learn some terms about cars. So, first sentence, repeat after me. Can you give me a better deal on this car? The sticker price is way too much. Okay, one more time. Can you give me a better deal on this car? The sticker price is way too much. Alright, good. So if you get a deal on something, right, you want it cheaper. Give me a better deal on this. It means I want a little cheaper. Now, the important part of this sentence, these two sentences actually, is the term sticker price. What does sticker price mean? Alright, well, when you're buying a car, you can often argue a little bit. You can bargain, you can dicker on the price, you can try and make it go down a little bit. But when you walk into a car dealership, there's what's called the sticker price. This is the price that's posted on the window. On a little sticker, probably, it says how much the car should cost, how much it should cost. Of course, you can argue about this a little bit, but that's just the sticker price, okay? The suggested price for the car that's on a sticker on the windshield, or on a window of the car, okay? So sticker price. So let's do the sentence one more time. Can you give me a better deal on this car? The sticker price is way too much. Okay, let's look at the next one. I think I want a manual sports car. What do you have? Okay, one more time. I think I want a manual sports car. What do you have? Okay, so first of all, manual. What are we talking about here? Manual means you have to do something by yourself. You can use this word to mean you have to do something by yourself. You have to do something with your, do something with your hands, right? Like manual labor. You're doing something with your body. You're outside working. That's manual work, right? Now, a manual car, there's two types of cars, okay? What we're talking about here is the transmission, okay? So, let's read this sentence one more time. I think I want a manual sports car. What do you have? Okay, good. Let's look at the next one. I need a top-of-the-line model. The best that money can buy. Okay, one more time. I want a top-of-the-line model. The best that money can buy. All right, this is really useful, actually, this phrase, top of the line. If you get something that's top of the line, it means it's the best, okay? The best that they offer, the best that the company makes. If you buy a top-of-the-line computer, it's the most expensive one that a company makes. A top-of-the-line television set, the most expensive one, the most features, right? It can do the most of any of the other television sets that the company sells. So a top-of-the-line car would be a car that has all the extra things inside it, right? The most expensive one has air conditioning. It's got maybe automatic transmission. Maybe it's got a CD player inside it, okay? That's top of the line. It's got the most things inside it. It's the most expensive also. That's top of the line. You want the best that money can buy. This is another phrase that means the most expensive thing, the best that money can buy. I want the best television that money can buy. That just means I want the most expensive one. It just means the best that money can buy. Okay? So let's do this sentence one more time. I need a top-of-the-line model. The best that money can buy. Okay, good. Let's look at the next one, number 4. Listen, I need a car that my family and I can drive in style. Okay, one more time. Listen, I need a car that my family and I can drive in style. Just what does this mean? Well, listen. Listen is just a way to start a conversation with somebody. It means listen to me, right? Listen. Hey, listen. Now, I want a car my family and I can drive in style. If you do something in style, it means you look good while you're doing it. Okay? So if you're driving a car that you drive in style, it just means it's a very attractive kind of car. It means you look good in the car. Okay? So let's do the whole thing again. Listen, I need a car that my family and I can drive in style. Okay? Very good. Let's look at the next sentence, number 5. How much horsepower does this Corvette have? Okay, one more time. How much horsepower does this Corvette have? Okay, good. So horsepower is what? Horsepower is how powerful the engine is, right? We talked about that before. But Corvette, what is a Corvette? This is just a type of sports car, okay? This is a name of a sports car, a Corvette. Very fast, very small kind of car is a Corvette. All right? Let's look at the next one. Number 6. Is there a convertible model available? Okay? One more time. Is there a convertible model available? Okay, so what does this mean? What's a convertible? Well, you know, a normal kind of car has a roof, right? The part over your head is the roof. It's got a hard roof. A convertible, you can take the roof off. It's probably soft. The top is soft, maybe made out of leather or something like that. A convertible, you can take the top off. There's no top, so you can drive around, the wind can blow in your face. That's a convertible, okay? So let's read that one more time. Is there a convertible model available? Okay? Model. Model just means type, all right? So some cars, you have the normal type with a normal hard roof, and then you also have the same car, but convertible, where you can take the roof off, all right? Yeah, one more time. Is there a convertible model available? Okay, good. Let's look at the next one. Number 7. Does it come with leather interior and wood grain fixtures? Okay, one more time. Does it come with leather interior and wood grain fixtures? Okay, so first of all, leather. You know what leather is, right? Animal skin that's been tanned, all right? Like my shoes are made out of leather. You can have a leather coat. Now, interior. Interior just means the inside of something. So, if you have leather interior, that means the inside, the upholstery of the car, the seats and everything like that are covered in leather. Okay, so that's leather interior. Wood grain fixtures. First of all, what are fixtures? Fixtures are anything that you can touch inside the car, like the dashboard, like all the controls for the air conditioning, for the CD player, certain parts of the door where you can roll down the window or you have power windows or You can adjust the mirror. Those are the fixtures. So wood grain would mean they're actually made out of wood. You can see the grain of the wood. You can see the lines of the wood. That's wood grain. Okay? So let's do this one more time. Does it come with leather interior and wood grain fixtures? Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one. Number 8. Does this car get good gas mileage? Okay, one more time. Does this car get good gas mileage? Okay, so we talked about this before, gas mileage. How many miles does this car get per gallon of gasoline, right? Good gas mileage. Miles per gallon or kilometers per liter, right? Gas mileage. So let's do it one more time. Does this car get good gas mileage? Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one. Number 9. What kind of service package comes standard with this vehicle? Okay? What kind of service package comes standard with this vehicle? Okay, so first of all, service package. Service package just means if my car is broken, will you fix it? How long will you fix the car? If my car breaks within a year, can I bring it back to the dealership, the place where I bought it, and they'll fix it? That's a service package, okay? Standard. If something is standard, it comes with something. So if you have, well, every car usually has wheels on it, right? Standard. That means they come with it, right? They come with something. And vehicle. A vehicle is anything that you can get inside and it will take you from place to place, right? An airplane is a type of vehicle. A car is a vehicle. A train is a vehicle. Just something that will move you from place to place is a vehicle. So let's do the sentence one more time. What kind of service package comes standard with this vehicle? All right, good. Let's move on to the next one. Number 10. Where do I sign and when can I pick it up? Okay, good. One more time. Where do I sign and when can I pick it up? Okay, so this, you just completed the deal. You bought the car. You want to sign the contract. Sign means what? Sign your name. Put your signature on something. You sign something. You put your signature on it. And when can I pick it up? Pick it up means when can I come get the car? When can I take the car away with me? All right, pick it up. So let's read this one more time. Where do I sign and when can I pick it up? All right, now let's take a look at some of the terms that we learned in the 10 sentences. We're going to have a short quiz about some of the things we learned. So, first question, what do I mean by sticker price? If I ask you what's the sticker price of a car, what am I talking about? That's right, the sticker price is the suggested price on the window. That's the sticker price. Very good. Next question. What is a manual car? If I say I want a manual car, what am I talking about? That's right. This is a car that you have to change gears manually. You have to shift this kind of car. Opposite is automatic. Okay? Next question. What is a sports car? When I say sports car, what am I talking about? That's right, a sports car is a small, fast car. Usually 2 doors, 2 seats. That's a sports car. Very good. Next question. If I say I want a top-of-the-line car, what am I talking about? What do I mean by top of the line? That's right, top of the line means the best car, right? It means the most expensive kind of car, and the car with the most features. That's top of the line. Very good. Next question. Tell me once again, what is horsepower? What is horsepower? Right, horsepower refers to how powerful the car's engine is. Very good. Next question. What is a Corvette? Tell me what a Corvette is. Very good. This is a type of sports car. This is just a brand of sports car. That's right. Next question. What is a convertible? Tell me what a convertible is. That's right. It's a type of car with no roof. Very good. Next question. What do I mean by interior? Where would you find the interior of a car? Very good. The interior is the inside of a car. That's right. Next question. What do I mean by the term gas mileage? What is gas mileage? That's right. Gas mileage simply means how far a car can go on a liter or on a gallon of gas. Very good. Last question. If I ask you, where do I sign? What am I talking about? What do I mean by sign if I say, where do I sign? That's right. You mean sign your name. Put your signature on some sort of contract. That's sign. Very good. All right, now it's time for a little joke. It's the humor section of today's lesson. So I'm going to tell you a little joke about a barber shop. So this guy goes to a barber shop and he sits down in the chair and he asks the barber to give him a shave, right? He wants a shave. So the barber gets him all lathered up. He puts on the shaving cream and he sharpens up his straight edge razor and he's giving him a shave, and it's a really nice close shave. He asks the guy, well, how am I doing? How's it work? How's the shave working out for you? The guy says, yeah, it's really good. I mean, you're really getting very close, but I have these hollow places in my cheeks here that I can never shave, and I can notice that you're not getting it very close there either. The barber says, well, I have just the thing. I know exactly what we can do. And he takes out a little wooden ball, a little round wooden ball, and he says, you just take this, you put it in your mouth, and you hold it between your teeth and your cheek will stick out, and I can give you a perfect shave. So he does it. He puts it in his mouth, and the barber's shaving him, and he asks him, well, how's that? He says, well, it's pretty good. Well, it's pretty good. But what happens if I swallow it? He asks him, what happens if I swallow it? The barber looks at him and says, don't worry about it. Just do what everybody else does, and bring it back tomorrow. So anyway, a couple things we should talk about. Barbershop, you get your hair cut at a barbershop. Now he's giving him a shave. He's cutting the hair off his face. And what did I say before? He's got him all lathered up, okay? When you give an old-fashioned shave, you use lather, like some kind of soap and a brush, and you put that on the face, lather up the face. He's using a straight edge razor. Think about the old kind of razor. It looks like a big knife, and you sharpen it like that, just one blade. That's a straight edge razor, okay? Anything else I should talk about? He's shaving him. No, I think that's about it. But anyway, I hope you liked the joke for today. Alright, well, now it's time I'd like to talk a little bit about the parts of a car. What do you call the different parts of a car? First of all, you know I was talking about the roof of a car before, right? The top of a car is the roof. What other parts do we have in a car? Of course we have the wheels, right? The round things that go around and around. That's a wheel. We also have tires. What are the tires? The rubber things that go on the wheel, full of air, right? That's a tire. A lot of cars have a spare tire. This is something we could talk about too. Something that's spare is an extra. You usually keep the spare tire in the trunk of your car. Where's the trunk? The back end of your car. Okay, that's the parts of a car. How about different types of cars, all right? First of all, let's start with a small kind of car. A small kind of car, like a Shaoli or something like that, you could call an economy car, or you could call a compact car. Actually, a compact car is more like a Suzuki, like a city baby. Got the wheels about this big around. That would be like a compact car, a very small type of car. Could be compact or economy. We call it economy because you save money by buying a car like that. Economy means just it's cheaper, right? So, compact car. Very small, but also very good for gas mileage usually. The engine in this type of car is very small, so it doesn't use very much gasoline. So it's got good fuel economy. Now, another type of car we talked about before would be a sports car. This type of car, very fast, got a big engine, right? Probably just 2 doors, maybe just 2 seats in this type of car. Very fast, very small. That's a sports car, okay? Another type of car would be a sedan. Now, a sedan would be something like an Audi A6 or something like that. A very big kind of car. 4 doors, 4 seats, okay? A sedan. Also could be called like a luxury car. If it's a luxury car, then it's a more expensive car like a Cadillac or like an Audi, okay? That's a luxury car. Now, we also have what's known as a pickup truck. I haven't seen very many of these in China, but a pickup truck is a type of, well, you can also call it a truck for short, but a pickup truck looks like a car on the front, but in the back there's a place where you can carry things. That's a pickup truck. We do have trucks in China. The big thing that takes goods from city to city would be a truck, okay? Something that you use to haul freight back and forth, okay? Another type of car would be a coupe. Now this is kind of in between a sports car and a sedan. A coupe would have 2 doors, but it would still have 4 seats. All right? How do you get in the back of the car? Usually the front seats will swing forward a little bit, allowing you to get behind the front seats. All right? Now, yeah, so we have different kind of cars. We have 4-door, we have, and another type of car. You've probably seen these in China before, a limousine. Ooh, the big, gigantic kind of car, like a stretch limousine. We call it stretch because it's so long. A limousine would be like a luxury car that a famous star, an actor, would travel around in a limousine, all right? So, different types of cars, different parts of cars. I hope you learned a little something. Let's go over these one more time. We have compact or economy car, the smallest type of car, okay? We have a coupe, which is a coupe, which would have 2 doors and would have 4 seats. We have a sports car, which would have 2 doors and just 2 seats. We have a pickup truck, which has a place in the back to carry things. We have a truck, which is a big vehicle that will carry things from city to city. We have a limousine. Oh, one more thing I want to mention. Some cars here in China, well, some cars in the United States too, don't have a trunk. There's no trunk. People say there's no pigu on this type of car. That type of car does have something, though, that'll open up like this, where you can put stuff in the back. What we call that type of car is a hatchback, because the back opens up like a hatch. That's a hatchback type of car. So anyway, different types of car, different types of... one more thing I want to mention is an SUV. A very popular type of car in the United States and popular here in China too. An SUV would be like a Honda CR-V or something like that. Kind of halfway between a truck and a car. So can drive kind of like a car, but can also carry a lot of stuff like a truck. That's an SUV. Stands for Sport Utility Vehicle. Okay? So... different types of cars, different parts of a car. Let's move on to the next part. Alright, now let's take a look at some kick-ass English. Alright, the first term I want to talk about today is holy cow. Alright, when would you use this expression, holy cow? Well, it's very similar to the last one we learned, oh boy. It's just when you want to express disbelief, you want to express wonder, or you want to say something's really good. Holy cow. Now, where does this come from? Where does this come from? Well, it comes from India, where cows are actually considered to be holy, right? In this country, cows are sacred. That means you can't eat the cow, you can't bother the cow, you can't touch the cow even probably. But holy cow, that's what that means. You can also say holy crap, holy shit, same kind of thing, okay? Just means I don't believe it. I can't believe something or something's really good. All right? So, but first, well, let's take a look at cow, okay? There's a few things we can learn about cows, okay? First of all, not cows, it's cattle, right? If there's a lot of cows, you can call them cattle, right? Plural for cow. Also, the different kinds of meat you can get from a cow. First kind of meat that probably everybody knows is beef. Beef is meat from a mature cow, right? Another type is veal. You get veal from a baby cow, okay? That's veal. Another type, hamburger. Now, what is hamburger? Hamburger is basically just ground up beef. Ground beef means you grind it, right? You make it into pieces, just like, well, a McDonald's hamburger is made out of ground beef, right? Now, what else? A hot dog. Okay, where do we get a hot dog? If a hot dog can be made out of beef, and usually you just use the worst parts of a cow, like its nose and its butt to make a hot dog, but it's a type of sausage. We talked about that before, didn't we? What other things come from a cow? First of all, and most importantly, if it's a dairy cow, that means it's a type of cow that can produce milk, right? We get milk from a cow. What do we get from milk? We get butter from milk. We can make butter from milk. Basically, you shake up the milk until it gets a little thicker. It's got to be very fatty milk to make butter, though. It's got to have a lot of the milk fat inside it to make butter, okay? After butter, you can make cheese. Cheese is another thing you can make out of cow's milk, okay? And finally, ice cream. Everybody likes ice cream, right? So, now, parts of a cow. What do you call the feet on a cow? They're not feet, right? You don't say the cow's foot. You say the cow's hooves, right? The hoof. The hoof is the type of foot that a cow has. Let's see, what else has it? A horse has it. Perhaps a goat has a hoof. It's a type of foot where it's very hard kind of, well, it's the hard kind of foot. It's just like a very hard toenail, but it's just maybe one or two pieces, okay? That's a hoof. What else? A cow has horns, right? Growing out of the side of its head are horns. Those are called horns. Now there's a difference between horns and antlers. You find antlers on a deer. What's the difference between these two types of things? Well, they both stick out of your head, but a horn is made out of the same kind of material that your fingernail would be made out of. Antlers are made out of the same kind of material that your bones are made out of. So on a cow, it's horns. On a deer, antlers, okay? What else do I want to talk about for cows? Now, a cow, a male cow would be called what? A bull, of course, right? A baby cow is a calf, and a whole bunch of cows, a herd of cattle, right? So a lot of different things about cows, many different terms about cows. But let's do the term one more time. We have holy cow, right? Okay, let's move on to the next term. This one is kind of, okay? Say one more time, kind of. All right, so you'd use this to mean sort of, almost, or similar to something, all right? You could say, I'm kind of sad today. That means I'm sort of sad. Maybe just a little bit, okay? Kind of something. You could say, it's kind of hot today. That means it's really, really, really hot, but it's a little bit hot, okay? Or you could say, you kind of like Elvis Presley. You kind of look like somebody. It means you look similar to somebody, all right? Kind of. So do that one more time. It's kind of hot today. If it's something you know already, it's very, very obvious. All right? Another word for that. Something is obvious. Everybody knows that, okay? All right, now it's time to take a look at the role play. So what I want you to do is get together with a partner, make a group of two, and talk about these questions, all right? First of all, tell me, what do you look for in a car? That means, what do you want in a car? What type of car do you want? Do you want a big car? Do you want a small car? Do you want a sports car? Do you want a luxury car? What do you look for in a car? Is gas mileage important to you? Is the color important to you? Is the sound system? Do you want a nice CD player in there? What's the most important thing that you look for in a car? Make a list of the things you want your car to have, okay? Also, what are the complications of having a car? Complications are what? What are the bad things about having a car? Make a list for me. Like, first of all, well, it's tough to find somewhere to park sometimes, isn't it? Right? It's expensive to park sometimes, isn't it? So It's expensive to buy gasoline too. Tell me some of the bad things about owning a car. What are the complications of owning a car? And finally, answer this question for me. Do you think all people in America own a car? Do you think everybody in America has a car? I know we say America is a nation on wheels. It's a place where almost everybody has a car. But tell me, do you think everybody in America owns a car? All right, so talk about these 3 questions. What do you look for in a car? What kind of car do you want? What are the complications of owning a car? And finally, do you think everybody in the United States owns a car? So get together with a partner, talk about these questions. Go. All right, for this role play, I want you to get together in groups of 2 again. And what I want you to do is pretend one of you is a car salesman or a car salesperson. One of you is trying to sell a car. All right, so you want to sell a car to your partner. So get in groups of 2, do the role play. Go.